Will shoot for the stars,
Zambananga!
wanting a life in the limelight.
I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I am Mr. Showbiz.
I would be the plus-size Jordan. I'm a poet, I'm an artist. This was what I was born to do.
But what happens if that dream is refusing to become a reality?
The Job Centre don't look upon acting as a proper job.
I've been on benefits 25 years. And I expect there's a lot of people out there saying that's disgusting.
Meet the actor who dreams big,
I am basically a showman. This is what I've been putting myself to do.
but lives on the breadline.
Sometimes not having much food gets me down, but you get used to it.
Meet the artist who claims her creativity isn't always understood.
This is Donna, Africa Zulu warrior bikini woman.
They think I'm going to curse them.
And meet the model with a plus-size dream.
The best asset I've got being overweight is my boobs. And I suppose that's what I cling to.
They're looking for fame while they claim.
I'm not ready for my rocking chair. I am ready to rock on.
41-year-old Robert lives in a one-bedroom flat in Romford. He's been unemployed for 5 years and claims nearly £8,000 a year in benefits. But he harbours a dream. He wants to be a performer.
One of my many magic tricks this is. You can see you've got ropes there, 3 different colours, blue tip, green tip, red tip, green tip, blue tip, red tip. So what happens is, you add the red one, tie it in a knot, take the green one and tie it in a knot, you add the blue tip, tie it in a knot. So, and as you can see, that rope now becomes one.
Robert says his talents don't stop at magic. He's an all-round entertainer.
I do acting, I sing, I present on radio. Out of those 3 things, I think I'm going to go back to what I love best, which is the acting.
So far, Robert's acting CV consists of a few extra roles and a B in GCSE drama. But he's still convinced he'll find success as a performer.
If I had a job that was, say, acting or on the radio or even on the TV, perhaps like presenting a TV show, for instance, my income would probably reach, if I was lucky, in the sort of like the millions, I think.
And being on benefits, he's already thinking of how he would spend it.
But it would help a hell of a lot, so I could then not worry about paying my phone bills, my electric or my gas, just get it all covered, and then I'd have enough to have the luxuries.
Robert's girlfriend Jackie has been his biggest supporter for over 9 years.
But yeah, I mean, if I got a TV job or a radio job or acting job, it would help a lot more, wouldn't it? Jack,
Well,
would you
any
say?
finances coming in would put you in a better situation.
Yeah, but if I was doing my dream job, me acting
Yeah.
on the radio.
Professional.
Yeah, professionally.
Paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it would.
Robert volunteers at a local hospital radio station.
Live from the studios of Woodside Radio. This is the Showbiz Show with Mr. Showbiz Robert Evans. For me, getting my dream job, it's more about sharing my talent with the world. I'd much rather do it for the love of it, not for the money or the fame, but for the love of it.
But until he lands that breakthrough role, Robert's life is being funded by the taxpayer.
Acting's my profession, really. Acting's what I want to do. Acting's what I'm going to do.
Norwich has been home to Zimbabwean-born Donna for the past 11 years. She left the good life working at a national newspaper in Africa to care for her sick mother and sister in the UK.
When I came to Norwich in 2004, I applied for the newspapers. Nope. I applied in hospitality and I was told I'd fluff up too many feathers. I think everyone's scared of me. They think I'm going to curse them. They think I'm going to put some curse on them.
Donna says she was forced to go on the dole while she looked after her ill family members. After they died, she was signed off sick herself. She now receives over £5,000 a year, plus housing benefit.
I scoured job opportunities and was told that my qualifications in the newspaper industry and the hospitalities was not recognised.
18 months later, Donna remains signed off work, but she's now devoting all her energies on the entertainment industry. Inspired by Zulu history, she's created a stage persona, Donna Africa.
Hail to one who has yet to be seen.
I call myself Donna Africa, the Queen of Dreams. Here to inspire you to believe in and realize your dreams with love and light and liberty. Donna Africa. Yabba gaga, 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 gaga. Woman power. I'm a woman power, that's why. I created this very strong Zulu warrior woman, Donna Africa, and that's helped me survive to get over my mother's death. It was a way for me to deal with life.
Her alter ego has seen her have a small taste of fame, but she wants more.
I was a centerfold in my bikini. I've been with Edwards, that's Mitch Winehouse. Donna enjoying high life with Britain's Got Talent.
And appearing on daytime TV.
I originate from Zimbabwe, Anne.
What do you do?
I'm a model, author and actress, Anne.
I just thought you were probably an unemployed attention seeker.
The column inches may have racked up, but the money hasn't.
75p from Oxford. Times are hard. There's me in my PVC.
Now, she says to achieve success, she needs a good modelling portfolio.
This is one of my popular pictures, Nursey, because I created this because I'm a caring person. I'm a creative person doing an art form in modelling and in all the work that I do.
Her current pictures haven't got her the work she craves. But the 55-year-old isn't giving up on her dreams.
I'm not ready for my rocking chair. I am ready to rock on.
180 miles away in Dover, 43-year-old Kim is also among the 2 million plus unemployment and support allowance in Britain.
I've been on benefits for, blimey, 25 years? And I expect there's a lot of people out there saying that's disgusting. But you don't know what I go through when I get depressed.
Over the past 2.5 decades, Kim's benefits bill is likely to have exceeded £100,000. She's currently claiming over £13,000 a year, but she says she's entitled to it.
Well, I've got no problem about it. I mean, it seems to be everybody else has got problems about people being on benefit.
And while she continues to be on benefits, she's also continuing to chase her dream job.
I want a career in modelling because I do enjoy modelling. I do enjoy having my picture taken. I suppose you could call me a poser.
Kim had a taste of modelling in her 20s when she appeared in the Sunday Sport. Now, decades later, she says her opportunities have grown with age.
I haven't made it as a model because A, I haven't always had big boobs like this. I've been smaller. And perhaps I haven't met the right person at the right time. In a way, I focus on the fact that I'm overweight, but I've got great boobs. I would be the plus-size Jordan.
She says her expanding assets have almost landed her work.
I did go for a casting for Marks and Spencer's. And that's twice now, actually, I went for Marks and Spencer's. And twice I didn't get it. The last time I thought I might get it because I thought my boobs were so big that I'd get them. But obviously they weren't, I don't know what they were actually looking for, but I didn't get picked.
But right now, the amateur model can't see a life without benefits.
I don't think I would be able to get off benefits. If you're starting to be an actor, it's like you get bits here and you might get bits there. I'm sure Johnny Depp doesn't film every single day. So no, I would say that I don't think it would completely get me off benefits.
Back in Romford, aspiring performer Robert and girlfriend Jackie have endured 2 long bus journeys.
Okay.
To get acting tips from a different kind of performer.
Ah, that's better. That's it.
Well, if you've never been to a wrestling event before, you've just got to experience it. I cheer the good guys and really, really boo and jeer the bad guys. Especially the Mexican Eagle. Or as I call him, the Mexican pigeon.
If Robert had his way, he'd be in the ring, not on the sidelines.
I'd love to be a wrestler, but if Jackie heard me say that, she'd probably have my gut for gas, because she doesn't want to see me get hurt. I know of wrestling schools and that, it's just having money to join the action, really. It's a dream job of mine, it's something I'd love to do. You know, I can't really explain it, it's just something that has always been a dream ever since I was a little kid. It'd be a stepping stone. It'd be some way of getting onto the ladder of being an actor, because basically you're doing the same thing, but you're doing your own stunts.
For Robert, today's trip is benefits money well spent.
Being on benefits and that, and coming out to things like this, it's just something to take your mind off the worries of everyday life, really. It's just something to cheer yourself up, something to look forward to.
Coming up,
Okay.
fire forces Robert to clean up his flat.
We had 2 fire engines turn up. They said it could be a death trap.
The artist in Donna is unleashed.
This is art. This is not even really glamour.
And Kim looks for wisdom from beyond the grave.
I think my mum and dad would be saying, like, you know, stay on your benefits. Very nice false teeth.
Yeah.
Aspiring actor Robert wants to make his living on the stage. It's a competitive world. Most actors are unemployed most of the time. But even though the odds are against him, the eternal optimist keeps chasing his dream while looking for regular work.
It's not as if I'm not looking for work, because I am, but 9 times out of 10, the jobs that I've applied for don't get back to me. Every other week it's no, nothing, no changes.
But today the job search has to wait. There's a more pressing issue for Robert and girlfriend Jackie.
Basically, we just sort of tidying up the flat. It's been on the cards for a while, so it's trying to get it all tidied and that, because we had a little fire, didn't we, Jack?
Yeah, basically I switched on the grill by mistake. We had 2 fire engines turn up. There was quite a bit of clutter in the flat, and if there was another fire, it could cause problems getting out. They said it could be a death trap. That's why we're now busy tidying up.
He admits his cleaning leaves much to be desired.
That's my own devices. I do it myself, but not as quickly and not as tidily as you, do I, Jack?
No, your cleaning and my cleaning was different, to say the least.
I go for acceptable, you go for top-notch, don't you?
I wouldn't say top-notch, but...
Compared to mine it is.
Well, yeah, compared to yours.
But Robert isn't prepared to accept total responsibility for the mess.
I've got 4 cats and they do have a tendency to cause quite a bit of a mess. Thank you, Sabrina.
He says his feline friends are also a drain on his benefits.
Being on benefits, looking after cats, it does stretch me slightly. I get roughly about 114 every 2 weeks. Half that goes on bills like electric, gas, rent, household bills, and the rest goes on groceries like food shopping and stuff for the cats and stuff like that. I'd probably spend on myself about £10.
With money tight, Jackie thinks there may be a way to increase Robert's payments.
I mean, we've been saying for ages that Rob may have a mild form of autism, so we've got to get that
Sorted.
diagnosed, haven't we? Yeah, you've got
You
to go
say
and
that I know a
test.
lot about movies and that, don't I?
Yeah, when you get on your television, your movies and things
Yeah.
like that, you know that.
I mean, I can be quick to
Assistant.
anger, can't I?
Yes,
As you know,
you've got a very
yeah.
short temper. Very short
Yeah.
fuse, which is another sign. That could change the benefits that he would be on, because then he'd be classed as handicapped, I suppose.
Yeah.
Autism, yeah. The sooner we could get that diagnosed, the better.
Robert doesn't believe anything will hold him back from a potential career in show business.
When I'm on stage and I'm in character and that, I tend to hide behind the character. Same with when I'm doing the radio show, I tend to hide behind the microphone. If I've got something to hide behind, I'm fine, but take me out of that sort of comfort zone, I won't sort of go out of my way to make conversations or anything like that.
It's yes, no answers usually,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Wannabe entertainer Donna lives in a 2-bedroom council flat in Norwich. Today she's running low on electric and is desperate for her latest benefit payment.
I've got to go to the bank now. I get my benefit money today. Oh, I'm on emergency at the moment on the prepaid electricity. So I'm down to the corner shop. I need some electricity and it's raining. Oh well, electricity is more important. I can't live without electricity. I did have a boyfriend, that helped. I don't have a boyfriend anymore, so I've been struggling. Everything in my flat was bought by my ex-boyfriend. I'm just checking to see if it's gone in.
Donna is missing her former lifestyle.
For me, it's a bit self-destroying because I'm used to having luxury and, well, not luxury, but being able to afford to you know, if you want that new coat or if you want to go on a holiday.
With money so tight, food is low on her priorities.
I'm not a fussy eater, I'll eat anything, but it's got to be cheap. Cheap and cheerful, that's me.
Shopping done, Donna has tried to make her money stretch.
Well, that wasn't too shabby. I got 12 sausages and some wholemeal rolls, 4 of them, £1.48. So that's a couple of meals for me, 2 meals at least.
And is finding it hard to see a life beyond benefits.
I don't think I'll ever get out of debt. Plus benefits doesn't pay, work does. So no, I don't see me ever getting out of debt, living off benefits, no, not at all. If I got a job, yes.
Back in Romford, Robert has an appointment with his GP to be assessed for autism.
Other people have said that I have the autistic tendencies. Something they say sort of rings true.
After online research, Robert has prepared a list of symptoms for his doctor.
Hopefully Jack will be there to meet me. If not, I have to do it on my own. Made some notes and that, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Robert is currently on job seekers allowance, but thinks that a diagnosis may change that.
If I'm diagnosed, I might possibly be put on something different rather than JSA. Might be disability living allowance, I don't know.
20 minutes later, Robert emerges from the doctor's surgery. Girlfriend Jackie is keen to know the outcome.
How'd you get on?
Swings and roundabouts, Stein, swings and roundabouts.
Why? What they said?
I asked to be referred to to a specialist. In
Yeah,
autism.
like it said on that sheet, yeah.
And she basically said autism is for children, not for adults, really. So that was what she said. Was it's for autism isn't diagnosed in adults, it's more for children.
But you could have had it...
I said, Jack, get this. I said all the things that was on the paper.
Yeah.
She still said that. I said I find it hard talking to people I don't know that well. I said that I find it hard making conversations. I can't multitask. I love kids' TV and cartoons.
Yeah.
I find it hard talking to people.
Yeah.
I've got hand-eye coordination problems. I find it easier to hide behind a character on the microphone or on film. I said that other people have said it to me.
Yeah.
And she's, you know...
She's just poo-pooed the idea.
Yeah.
In Dover, modelling hopeful Kim is on her way to the local cemetery.
I'll have to see my mum and dad's grave, see if it's all right and have a little talk to them. And it makes me feel that they're still there. I love looking around, looking at other people's graves. You know, wondered what they did in their time and how hard it was in their lifetime.
Kim's parents died 3 years ago. They were her biggest supporters, and she says they still give her strength to pursue her dream.
Hi, Mum and Dad. How are you up in the spirit world? Hope you're doing fine. I expect you know what I've been up to. Wish she was here, actually, to give me advice.
Her parents had strong opinions about her ability to work.
Yeah, I miss their wisdom, really. I think my mum and dad would be saying, like, you know, stay on your benefits, and they'd want me to be happy, I know that.
Kim claims there are things that prevent her from having a normal job.
Being on benefits, I do feel frustrated not getting the job that I want.
I mean, the trouble is I go into something, then I get bored with it, then I go into something else and I get bored, and I think, I can't keep doing this. You know, I know to settle into something, because I don't want to be like this for the rest of my life, you know, because I think I've got a lot to give, basically.
In Norwich, Donna has come up with a plan to further her entertainment career.
I'm going to do a bikini shoot because I am flying the flag for mature ladies.
She hopes the shoot could further the opportunities for her alter ego, Donna Africa. That's if the neighbours don't stop things.
I hope the neighbours aren't going to complain again. She complained when I had my boyfriend that we made too much noise. Right, that goes there. Oh, there we go. He's here. This is Stu. Well, thanks for doing the shoot for me.
Okay, no, my pleasure.
I wanted to play on the fantasy roles, as you know what I do. Your direction and ideas will be really appreciated.
Donna is strongly defensive about her work.
I think my work is more art form than anything else, really. I'm not showing too much flesh. You know, for charity I did do a naked a photo with a very top professional who I trusted, but it was only one picture to highlight the plight of Zimbabwean children.
Yeah, Donna's an absolute scream to work with. We always have a good laugh. She's very, very good at taking direction and very, very funny lady.
All that remains is for Donna to get herself in character.
Okay.
So I'm going to get changed. How long do you think now?
10 minutes.
Oh, God. I better get on my bike then.
Okay, that's all right.
In Wickford, Essex, it's Carnival Day and another performance opportunity for aspiring actor Robert.
It's me under there. I'll do whatever I can to follow my dream of becoming an actor or a singer or even a natural-born performer. That's what I am, end of the day.
Robert and girlfriend Jackie have travelled 19 miles to volunteer to be part of today's procession.
We've got Shrek, we've got Catwoman, we've got Rapunzel, a Minion, Tigger, and myself as Olaf from Frozen.
Today isn't just fun and frolics. Robert sees this as a step towards his goal of fame.
The reason why we're out here is just get a name out there, innit? Hopefully long term we'll start getting paid for it. It probably will get me that career. It probably will help me into the acting profession. Like we'll start being able to put ourselves out for parties. Acting wise, this is sort of like just basically getting the character together and, excuse me a minute, can't see a thing out of this, so.
Sometimes you've got a little baby.
Yeah, this is the audience for us. This is definitely an audience.
Procession over, Robert is proud of himself.
I'm absolutely shattered, but it's all part of the fun. All part of the fun and games of the entertainment business. It was the best feeling I've ever had. It feels wonderful.
Although he thinks it's a job well done, he claims it's tough getting people to take him seriously.
At the job centre, it does get a bit frustrating that people don't look upon acting as a proper job. But the job centre don't understand that because it's not seen as a professional job. So I have to slot myself into their sort of pigeonhole for what they want me to do. If it helps them get off my back, fine, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm a natural-born performer. It's me. Pure and simple. Just me. What do you want? No. Yep. No. Stop it. Can you behave? All right then. Good. Scoop. Like that.
Donna's transformation is complete as she aims to bring a touch of safari chic to Norwich.
This is Donna Africa Zulu warrior bikini woman. Sambonanga!
This is what Donna was born to do, I think.
This is my element. I'm coming alive.
Donna is hoping today's promotional photos will lead to her first paid booking for her alter ego.
Chin up very, very slightly. Perfect.
I see my work as an art This is art. It's not even really glamour. This is a genuine, authentic Zulu warrior shield.
There you go. Happy with that.
This is a feather duster. The shoot went very, very well. Stu's very easy to work with. I think we got the shots we wanted.
Donna has high hopes for today's photos. She feels this could be her ticket to getting off benefits one day.
The main goal is I'm hoping that a model agency or a photographer will see my work and like it and offer me work. Ultimately, that is the goal that I'm seeking. We've achieved what we set out to do, and it's a wrap.
Coming up, Robert lives out his dreams.
I am Mr. Showbiz. This is kind of like Wembley to me at this very moment in time.
Kim is unhappy about some recent photos.
I suppose I was expecting for my face to look better than it was.
And Donna's debts catch up with her.
I owe them £387 that I don't have.
In Dover, 1 in 7 people of working age are claiming some kind of benefits. Aspiring model and singer Kim is one of them. Today, she has a compulsory job centre appointment and she's not happy.
I'm having to go to do a job search, to find 3 jobs. I do feel that it's a bit much because they ask you to go there twice a week now. And I think twice a week's a bit much, Because I have depression, I feel panicky. I'm going to go out, but you have to do these, otherwise they sanction you, which I don't think is very fair at all.
Kim has been on benefits for 25 years, but she doesn't think everybody should be entitled to claim.
I don't think migrants are entitled to benefit because they haven't been here long enough and put into the pot, even if it's a little bit. Like refugees or anyone coming into the country, I just do not think that we can take on any more. You say what you believe in and you say, well, no, I am not racist because I do actually talk, I actually got friends that are black and purple and green.
After 30 minutes, Kim's job search is over and she's frustrated.
I don't feel that they're catering for my needs because they're trying to get me to look for jobs like shop work and things like that instead of just what I want to look for, what I'm interested in basically. Modelling, extra work, bit parts, that kind of stuff, and a bit of singing. I feel like I've got a lot of talent inside me. I think I've got a bubbly personality, and people are always telling me that I've got a great personality, I've got a great sense of humour, and I just think they're missing out on that.
Talent aside, some of her family have encouraged her not to seek work.
My dad advised me not to come off benefits. I'm sure he knew that I wouldn't be able to cope with work, and my dad was always honest to me if he thought I could. He always told me the truth, even though I didn't want to hear it.
Although she claims she's not up to a 9-to-5 job, she feels she could cope with being in the spotlight.
My aim is to become that singer and model and to live out my dreams, and that's what I'm determined to do.
In Norwich, wannabe entertainer Donna has been unemployed for 11 years. To date, she says she's not received a single paid booking, but she's hoping that photos from a recent shoot will lead to entertainment work.
Right now, I'm on my website. I'm going to upload some of the pictures I did in my photo shoot to keep it fresh and alive. This website was paid outright by my ex-boyfriend about 4 or 5 years ago.
But today, she's struggling with another one of her ex-boyfriend's presents.
I'm having a bit of a battle uploading my picture because, as you can see, all the keys are rubbed off. It's an old laptop. I've had it for 7-8 years, and I make a lot of spelling mistakes.
Donna knows her pictures will be popular with her website followers, but this only annoys her.
My poetry is becoming very popular. I'm getting 200 to 300 hits. But when the pictures come, they get hundreds and hundreds. It is a bit infuriating, but men don't read. They like looking at pictures. I love writing poetry, but, you know, I don't know any poets that have made any money. It's not going to pay the bills, unfortunately.
She's unapologetic about the career path she is pursuing on benefits.
This was what I was born to do. I'm a poet. I'm an artist. This is my work. As simple as that. I'm an artist.
In Ilford, Robert's carnival appearance hasn't led to any job offers. Once again, he's travelling miles in search of work. However, this time it's for a compulsory job search, and he's not happy.
You won't get a job in the entertainment industry, let's be honest, because they don't expect you to do that.
As well as his job search, Robert is being forced to undertake an unpaid work placement, which he says will not help him find the job he wants.
I'm sorry to say this, but it's another way for the government to mash out the figures again. And they're taking people off the unemployment line and then saying unemployment's down, but it's not.
In 14 months, 25,000 people have taken on community work placements, but Robert is hoping to turn the compulsory placement to his advantage.
Because the hospital radio is a voluntary position, hopefully I can swing it that I can do my placement there. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is that I'd end up doing shop work, for instance, something like St Francis Hospice. Here goes nothing.
4 hours later, and Robert's hopes of a performance-based placement could be falling into place.
Well, I mentioned my advisor on the community work programme that I do hospital radio as a volunteer, and they suggested, would I mind doing it as a placement? I said, no, I'd quite like to do it as a placement, actually. Hospital radio is a dream of mine. Getting to a radio would be great. And it would mean I could do more time on the hospital radio, give them more of my time, rather than doing it in a charity shop, which is not the sort of job I'm really looking for, really. I mean, I'm not really into retail. It's not my sort of position in life.
He's hoping he's turned things around, but it's been exhausting.
I don't like the journey into Ilford because it's knackering.
And now Robert is confident that an entertainment career could be around the corner.
Hopefully I can use the hospital radio as my volunteer placement. Hopefully I'll get a job out of it because it'll lead into something like BBC Radio perhaps, Capital Radio, Time FM, who knows.
But until the cash comes in, he'll have to settle for the life of a wannabe.
Tonight, it's just going to be a batch of chips, I suppose. That's all I've got in the fridge, unfortunately, so to finish it off, I think. Yeah. Sometimes not having much food gets me down, but you kind of get used to it.
Although frustrated with his evening meal, Robert is happier about his home.
But we're getting there with the flat. We're certainly getting there. It's getting done. Getting tidy. It's good. Yeah.
Back in Norwich, cash-strapped aspiring entertainer Donna is missing her old life in South Africa.
That's where I used to live. There's Cape Town. I lived somewhere around there where the flats were. And I worked at the waterfront. So I used to walk to work every day.
Once, she had South Africa's oceans for free. But in England, water is causing her another worry.
I got a nasty surprise today when the postman came. I'm not very pleased. I'm not a happy bunny today. I'm in arrears with my water bill. Don't look at the address. Yeah, I owe them £387 that I don't have. So I don't know. That hasn't made my day cheerful, to be honest. I know we have to pay for water. Everyone has to pay for water. But when you're on benefits, it's very difficult. You get a little bit of money and you've got to pay all the bills out of it. So it's not really leaving money for food or living expenses.
Donna receives a fortnightly income of £204 and is feeling the pressure of her mounting debts.
This has accumulated because I haven't paid my water bill. I'm guilty as charged. I'm a creative person. I'm constantly in the red. I try and manage my money, but I'm obviously not good at it. That's why I've got myself in debt. So, yeah. Not very good with the money, I'm sorry. It's just not very good.
Donna is finding her change in circumstances hard to bear.
Once I had a lot of money. I was very, very wealthy woman. If you're ignorant and not know that there's nothing better, then it's not going to upset you. But when you've lived a life that I've had, and you can have a better life with money than without money, it is hard. It is hard.
180 miles away in Dover, unemployed Kim has a supersized dream to make it big as a plus-size model, and she's enlisting a local photographer to help her.
Oh, hi, it's Kim. Hello. I just phoned up to see if it was still okay for Saturday for the shoot. Down the beach, I thought, and perhaps if we got time or anything, like the castle. Thanks. Bye.
She's been putting together a modelling portfolio to rekindle her success from the 80s, all without digging into her benefits money.
At the moment, I'm just looking. I just got the CD from this photographer that I had a shoot with. Quite excited about it, actually. I always used amateur photographers rather than professionals because I think there's a lot of amateur photographers out there willing to photograph you without charging, and they're just as good as the professional photographers. I must admit, I do like my cleavage. I've noticed photographers it can be a particular angle that they can get you, which is flattering, and it can make you not look so fat.
Kim's discovering that you get what you pay for.
But then again, he's not professional, he's not terrible.
Kim has mixed feelings about the photos.
I do feel that the lighting is not so good.
But it's not all gone to waste.
I think my fans would like that. Definitely. Anything that's showing boobs, they would definitely enjoy.
She claims to have an online following of 312 fans, but she's not feeling the love for this photographer.
To be quite honest, I was disappointed on a lot of them. The lighting, I thought, sort of wasn't flattering. I suppose I was expecting for my face to look better than it was. So the photography wasn't that great.
With benefits money tight and unsatisfactory results, Kim is putting her faith on her upcoming shoot to get some professional photos. Over in Dagenham, Robert's once again clocking up the miles in search of the spotlight. Tonight, he's performing a Blues Brothers tribute at a bingo hall.
I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm a radio presenter, I'm everything and everything. You know, I am Mr. Showbiz.
The gig may be unpaid, but Robert already feels like a rock star.
This is kind of like Wembley to me at this very moment in time.
It's Friday night. We ready to party?
I am basically a showman. Full-time job, doing this, I'd love it.
Robert believes that his on-stage talents may be his route to getting off state support.
I want to get off of benefits, you know. It's winding me down, but this is what I've been putting myself to do.
Too good for me. Walk out to the lady. Much too crowded. Well, too many in back of me.
Performance over, and Robert's in high spirits.
Thank you all.
Woo! That felt good.
He had the crowd dancing, sitting in their seats, singing along with the songs tonight. So hopefully someone will spot him, I suppose. Build his confidence, no end.
When I start doing the dancing, that's when the crowd really get behind me and the roof just goes sky high. It's an awesome feeling. Tonight they saw who I really am. I feel like I've won an Academy Award. I'd give myself a 10 out of 10. As Stan Lee would say, Excelsior, my friend, Excelsior.
Coming up, Kim's modelling shoot runs into rough waters.
That's not your good side, you haven't got a good side, so what's the difference?
Robert hopes his big break is moving closer.
I don't want to sound big or anything, but it might help me sort of follow in the footsteps of, say, like Noel Edmonds, who started in the hospital radio.
And Donna forgets her debts.
I know I shouldn't spend any money, but I'm getting it. I'm spoiling myself today.
In Dover, modelling hopeful Kim is preparing for her photo shoot.
Basically, I'm having a shoot with a photographer, so it updates my portfolio. It's going to be shorts and bikini.
Kim was featured in 2 national newspapers in her 20s, but has been on benefits for 25 years. She's hoping that today's photos will re-establish her career as a model.
What I'm hoping to get from it is maybe some work in the future. I wouldn't mind doing catwalk, catalogues.
Kim's latest photographer has let her down, but she's desperate to get in front of the camera again, so she calls in a favour.
Hi, John. How are you, all right?
She's roped in her friend John as an emergency. The pair head to the beach.
So I'm really excited about my shoot today. I've been excited about it all week, and now I'm here.
Today, John is test running a new camera,
Sunlight, I think.
his iPhone 6 camera.
I need to walk round a bit. You can lie down if you want. If I can see you.
Dover may be miles away from the Paris runways, but Kim isn't afraid to work the pebbled catwalk, even if her friend is struggling to see her in a model.
That's not your good side. You haven't got a good side. So what's the difference? What, are you doing exercises now?
Yeah.
Eh?
John's inexperience is showing through,
I don't know how these are going to turn out, by the way.
but Kim's not letting it faze her.
Are you waving at me now?
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? Eh?
The pair have the photos, so they call it a day.
I think John really needs to just get more experience in it, because he just got a new camera as well, so he's just learning about the camera too. We got some good shots and I'm happy with it basically. I've had a great time doing it.
Kim's happy and she'll be trying to use the snaps to relaunch her modelling career. Over in Norwich, debt-ridden Donna's frustrations are coming to a head.
I'm used to big Africa, I'm used to big open spaces, so being cooped up all the time drives me mad.
Donna hasn't just ventured out for fresh air today, she has a spot of retail therapy on the agenda.
This is one of my favourite shops. It's a vintage shop, but it's very pricey. But I can look in the window. Oh, I like that hat. I'm a hat person, I like hats. No, it's lovely, but not in my budget. We have to move on. I used to have really nice clothes when I was in employment. I could shop around and buy really nice expensive stuff, but things have changed.
Even though her debts are racking up and she knows she's in the red, Donna still wants to treat herself, but only at the right price.
I have to shop at the charity shop because I get very little money. I'm on benefits. You can't live off benefits, only exist on it. I'm in the red, but I need some jerseys. I mean, it's sort of crucial for survival. Winter's coming and I've got no jersey, so.
First stop is a local charity shop.
I think it's cute. 79p. Go with my other animals. I like wild animals because they remind me of home. I quite fancy these and they're only 99p. It's not bad. I like it. It goes, isn't it? Just because I'm on a budget doesn't mean that I can let my standards go. I just have to shop around, really. It's just a case of sourcing, looking around and being a little bit savvy, and it's not ideal, but it's possible. See, they've got vintage and retro.
Next on the bargain hunt, some winter warmers.
A girl can never have enough coats. Well, I can't anyway. Well, what do you think? I think I've got myself a bargain. They're $3.99 for a Zara jacket. I know I shouldn't spend any money, but I'm getting it. I'm spoiling myself today. I think I've done very well. $3.99. One of my wild animals for my collection and a pair of lovely gloves for 99p. Bargain.
Wardrobe successfully updated.
Busy today, isn't it?
Donna's put fashion first, and all for under a £5.
Oh, here we go. Have a show. Have a day, have a dollar.
Yeah, indeed.
In Newham, Robert hasn't received any bookings for his Blues Brothers tribute act. But undeterred, he's volunteering with his girlfriend Jackie at a local radio station where he hopes to be spotted.
Live from the studios of Woodside Radio, this is the Showbiz Showroom with Mr. Showbiz Robert Evans and Lady Spin Jackie Gullidge.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Because we're known as Team Showbiz, so we just called it the Showbiz Showreel. It feels quite good working together at the hospital radio because we bounce off of one another.
OK, what's on the show today?
The usual stuff. You want to tell them? Whilst I set up the recorder?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
We'll be doing our usual theatre, telling you people what's on and around the area. Be doing some showbiz news. Are you back now? You sorted?
Yes, I'm now, yes. Yes.
I personally think you're talking to yourself half the time. You never know who's listening.
Yeah.
We just tend to chat to one another like we would indoors, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, do you think we'll ever get a what's the word?
What?
Sponsor?
Oh, a patron?
Mm.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Don't know.
You might do.
I've applied to a couple of people online.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All
I've
right,
not heard anything yet.
Hopefully doing this at Woodside Radio, it'll help me, I don't want to sound big-headed or anything, but it might help me sort of follow in the footsteps of, say, like Noel Edmonds, who started in hospital radio.
That dream may be one step closer as Robert has received some good news.
I recently had my placement interview and thankfully they've agreed to let me do it here at Woodside Radio. I mean, I still have to do the job search 1 day a week, but it's only for 4 hours, which is a lot easier. A lot less tedious, a lot less boring, you know.
Yeah, you're doing this new course, aren't you? The
Yeah.
CWP.
Yeah, yeah. And they've very graciously let me do it here.
Yeah.
Do my placement
Really
here.
That's really good fun.
Because if I didn't do it here, then I'd probably end up in a charity shop or somewhere, which isn't me. It's not something that I feel confident with. You know, this is what I feel confident in. And thankfully, I got it here.
Since this programme was filmed, Donna is now over £1,500 in the red. She has released a swimwear calendar to pay off her debts.
It's getting too slow. I want to move, and so it's liquid.
So far, she's sold a handful of copies. Robert has several months of his radio station placement to go. He's still looking for that breakthrough acting role and says he's getting there with the clutter in his flat.
I'm gonna clear this area here and then move the sofas together.
That's the plan. Whether that comes off.
Kim has yet to be offered any modelling work. She's now trying to slim down to a size 10.
I think it might take about 8 months to lose my weight. If it goes down quicker, that's even better, because I hope that happens.
And is seeking a manager that she hopes will turn her into the next Jordan.
Next on Channel 5, Ben Fogle mucks in with Emma. She's abandoned the trappings of modern living and her marriage for a simpler existence in a home made of mud. New Lives in the Wild UK heads for the Welsh countryside after the 5 News headlines in just a chick.